we back? Are we on?
We are.
We are live. Welcome back. It's Friday. It's
Friday.
Valentine's Day.
It is.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, Aaron.
You'll be my bestie Valentine.
Yes. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised we didn't send each other stupid Valentine's things.
I don't know. I was thinking about it earlier, but then I was like, is this going to make Jade sad? And
No.
no, I just should have.
My frigging day list might.
Heartbroken, sobbing wreck.
I don't know what it's going to be because last Friday, out. Done. Fever.
You were asleep.
102 fever. We were done.
You were done. So done.
Oh, we're unapologetic introverts. If you didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be listening if you didn't know, but
Some people are weird.
it's like you clicked into it and you're like, I don't know what this podcast is titled.
Yeah. Start with episode 47.
That's so random.
Yeah.
Go back to at least episode 10. That's when we started getting better. The first 10 episodes were absolute wreck, so. I mean, let's be honest.
You know what? What was it? Episode 3 was probably a good one, and we didn't hit fucking record.
Oh, it was so good. No, it wasn't that great.
Why did we even...
I remember it
forget.
didn't hit record, and then we looked at it afterward and thought, it wasn't that great anyway, so
okay.
it's fine. We missed out. It's in space now.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, so we were... I haven't seen Aaron since my birthday.
Because Jade immediately developed a sickness if you can't hear the crunching noise in your voice.
Yeah. I do feel better.
That's
It's
good.
just this lingering, stupid cough that throughout the day, cough a little bit. At night when I'm trying to sleep,
Cough a lot.
cough a lot. Wake up, cough a lot. I'm like, think so much. And if I laugh, I cough. So
I'm sorry in advance.
this will be an interesting 2 episodes.
I'm just gonna kill Jade.
That's okay.
It's so good.
That's okay. You know
kill
what?
you and leave the country.
the fever didn't kill me. Then now's your chance.
Great.
Yeah.
Starting out, we have a few things to talk about. As per usual, books. What are we at?
Okay. So last we talked, I finished Onyx Storm, and I think I hadn't started anything yet. It literally took almost a week to pick up another book.
Well, you were kind of semi-dead, so.
Processing. No, so like I finished Onyx Storm like a week before we recorded, and then I think I might have picked it up like just before I went on like the work thing, and then I got sick, and then I tried reading while I was sick on like the weekend, and then I got a headache, and I was like, oh no,
Spiraling.
so I started reading Legendary, which is the second in the Caraval or whatever the hell series. So I finished that last night. Very good, very good. Which I was worried I didn't like it when I started reading it, but I think it's because I was sick and I couldn't focus.
Yeah, that's probably a good enough
And then
excuse.
I started the third one, Finale, before I ate dinner tonight, and I am halfway through.
Oh my, what? How big is this book?
I'm on like page 270.
Oh my, you read so fast.
But it's so good. So that's where the books are, reading wise. I would also like you to know every new book that I've started this year I have stamped.
Yay.
So we will go back and stamp the rest of the books another time. That'll be a weekend adventure for me.
And how many books did you just buy?
Okay, so since we've last talked, I've had those 2 pre-orders show up. And then I bought the Briar U series, which was 4. And then I bought Quicksilver, so 5. And then I think it's just the Crescent City series, that the Barnes & Noble one. Because they were like, Sydney was like, oh my God, they're coming out with the paperback that's going to match. And I went,
Gotta do it.
and immediately went and ordered all 3 of them. And then she went, oh shit, there's a 4th book in the works. And I was like,
no. Oh, well.
but I feel like they'll continue that.
It's probably going to be.
Please, because I will have a fucking aneurysm if they don't match.
I don't think any of her books so far haven't matched
Yeah.
with that dedication to it, behind it.
Yeah, so shout out to Barnes & Noble for having them come back in stock when the other one comes out in June. And also...
reverse shout out for the fact that USD sucks.
Yeah. But to be fair, it was like $128. That includes shipping and tax.
I guess that's not too bad.
It's not terrible.
Considering our books are like...
they're thick.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
I feel like the paperback here would be $30. So I feel like...
It's probably more.
I think it was the same, if not a little more, when I did the conversion. When I saw them in person, I was like, it's not worth it buying it here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saving money.
You're never saving money. It's books.
No, so.
Besides, Doug Ford paid for those books.
He did.
Thanks, Doug Ford.
And I just got a notification that my other pre-order, which I don't know why it's shipping to the store to go pick up, but it's on the way to the store.
Hey, maybe you don't have to pay an extra fee for it.
I mean, I already paid for it.
Who knows?
I ordered it a while ago. But you'll like it because the Indigo exclusive cover is like yellow.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Also, speaking of Indigo, I bought my Stormy Rain Cloud.
So cute.
I'm going to go pick him up tomorrow.
How much did that set you back?
He was $38 and then my discount took it down to like $34 and then I had a $10 reward. So he was $26.
Nice. That's a score.
I know. And then the little raindrop guy with the little boots comes out tomorrow. So I'm like, cute. I'm going to go to Chapters and if they have him, I'm going to have him and pick up my cloud.
Do you think they're going to have that so soon?
There's a jelly drop tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And I'm surprised because the cloud came back. I was like, oh, there's only 6. And he was like, order it now.
Cute.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You gotta hang them from your ceiling.
No, I want to cuddle them.
You need 2 cloppies.
Yeah.
One to hang from the ceiling.
So we have
and the rainbow.
2 clouds. I want a raindrop because he's rare.
Mm-hmm.
And he has fucking rain boots.
Look who's the friggin' Squishmallow obsessed person now.
Just Jellycats.
Just Jellycats. They're really good quality though.
They're
honestly.
so cute. Okay, so I want those.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to get the star. Then I have to get the moon. No, sorry, not the star. I have to get the sun.
The sun, yes.
Then I have to get the moon. The star is a little too floppy. I don't know. He might grow me. And then I have to get the rainbow. I was showing Mom them all last night. She was like, they're so cute. She was like, do you want the star? Do you want the cloud or the raindrop to be your Valentine's Day gift? I was like,
oh, that's cute.
well, because she was going to buy me the cloud for my birthday. And she was like, it was sold out.
Oh,
so I was like, if the raindrop is there, you can buy the raindrop. If not, you can give me $26. You can buy the cloud.
it's cute.
So I'm excited. I love them. They're so cute.
They're so adorable. And they have like everything under the sun.
They have a mint dragon, but all the dragons that are lying down are sold out everywhere right now. I'm like, please don't retire.
Honestly, the laying down ones are the cutest.
Yeah, I want the black dragon and the mint dragon. Yeah. They're just so cute.
I think they just need to come up with like a gothy line. Oh, that would be so cool.
And like just like the hot dog.
I know, so random.
And pieces of sushi, like they're so good. They're
sushi. There's a ramen bowl. So cute. It's fine. Don't die.
What's your moment of panic?
Oh, okay. So I was reading this article, and I think they set it up like this just to be really obnoxious. But it was something along the lines is like Kindle's going to be canceling the download and transfer option.
What's that?
So basically, like there's a thing where you can like download your books onto the Kindle. Mm-hmm. If you've got it from somewhere else, like if you didn't buy it from Amazon, you can, as long as it's a readable format, like an ebook or whatever, or PDF, it'll open it. Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, no, that would suck, because I do get like there's a crap ton of it right now. There's the free books that are all over the internet. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh no, they're gonna take that away, so you can't actually put your books onto the Kindle. I thought that was like the stupidest thing, but it turns out it's only the USB transfer mode which it was a kind of an ancient version before Wi-Fi existed.
Okay.
Not really existed, but you know what I mean. Before Wi-Fi was more common to transfer data through. So they're getting rid of that, and they're pretty much archiving that ability to do that. So I was like, okay, as long as it's not the one where you can actually like send, because right now you just go onto the Amazon website and they have like a transfer to your Kindle, and you upload the file and it sends it over to your Kindle.
Oh, that's
account.
neat.
So yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
Listening.
Yeah. Yeah, this just makes it easy because you can, you know, if you've got books on EPUB or PDFs or whatever, not even books. I mean, if you have manuals and stuff you just want to store.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Huh. To all our Kindle friends, if you didn't know.
Yeah. Get out there. Also, there's tons of like free book days online.
Yes. Isn't there one on the 28th or something?
Yeah, I think there's
like
one today right
Kindle.
now. Yeah, stuff your Kindle days. Yeah, everywhere. So, like, my cousin has them all listed in a calendar. She just sends them to me.
Aw, is that the one that reads, like, 1,000 books in a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, how many things you read in a week? She's promised she's slowing down this year. I'm like, yeah, right.
No.
Like, you're going to run out of books to read at this point, you know?
I feel like she's probably dangerously in the territory of these are really poorly written books.
Probably. Yeah.
With
There's
the
some
amount.
weird shit she's talking to me about. I'm like, I don't think I would have the energy to read that.
No.
Like, that's just too much. Though she recently mentioned that one about the ice barbarians or whatever. And I'm just like,
oh, no.
Is that a thing? Like, I've seen the cover to it. I've read the little blurb. And it's like, I don't know if I could take that seriously.
I haven't seen that, thankfully. I've seen the one where it's
the
like...
The cover's pretty.
It's like a pinky color, and they're like ogres, trolls.
Interesting.
Like Matt, I don't know. I'll have to show it to you. I've seen it a bunch of times online, and I'm like,
no, this crosses some line in my brain of no, I don't have any interest in reading this. I'm sure it's cool for some people. We don't. What is it? We
listen and we don't judge.
We listen, we don't judge, but we don't yuck someone's yum.
Yes.
Yeah.
No yucking yums.
If that's your thing, then
it's
go
too much
for
fantasy for me.
This is the line.
Different realms.
That's a different fantasy. Yeah.
That's different.
I can understand how someone would spiral from that, from maybe like starting out at like, you know, reading like Lord of the Rings fan fiction or something. Something like that. Not that I should really get on to actually reading those books, because people say they're actually pretty
Sydney
decent.
just bought a box set of paperbacks of them. They look really cute.
Some of them have really pretty sets. Like,
yes, they were a little damaged. She was a little sad, but all she had before was like the trade paperback, I think.
Oh yeah.
And she'd started those, and then she got this, so that they all matched.
All right. The world is ending.
Yep. Yeah. Did you see the anglerfish?
Yeah, coming up to the surface to die.
Yeah, and
I don't blame him.
And then her,
sorry.
He was probably just attached, floating. Then did you see literally the next day a 7 point whatever magnitude earthquake in the middle of the fucking ocean?
No, I didn't. I didn't see that happen.
Yeah.
So I can understand then. Maybe it was rumbling down below and things shifted, and the fish was like, oh, guess this is it, going up to the surface.
Let me go see light for the first time. Also, it was like tiny.
I thought it was much bigger.
Yeah.
That image made it look huge.
It looked insanely huge.
Out of context, Nemo.
Yeah, I feel okay. But then there's different species of the anglerfish. That one's like I don't know what they called it. It was like the all black one.
Yeah.
Surely to God, people listening have seen it. It was all over TikTok and Twitter.
Everywhere on the news, because people were like, where did this thing come from? It's not supposed to be this close to the surface.
So, like, I know that the males are like puny little tiny things that become a parasite.
Yeah.
Essentially. The girls I think they were like 7 inches. So even then, like, not huge.
No.
But this one was like really small.
It was a baby.
I was like, oh my God. And then all the like, what do we want to call it? Not fan art. I'm going to call it fan art of like, I just want to see the light one time. And then it like laying on the beach and be like, it was so nice. I'm like, can you guys stop breaking my heart over like a demon fish?
The demon fish coming up to die. Oh, that's just tragic.
Oh. But yeah, that was so wild. Yeah. So I saw that literally next day or the day after. Massive earthquake, like tsunami warnings for Mexico, and and I was like,
excellent.
I was like, it's the fucking fish.
The world is over. The fish was the warning. The so long and thanks for the fish. Have you never seen that?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch that.
What is it? Do I just Google so long? Thanks for the fish.
Yes, just Google it.
Okay.
So good. There's a whole song.
Okay, I'm gonna do that between episodes.
It's sung by dolphins.
What?
Yep.
Is this like the narwhal song?
There's a whole book on this.
There's a book.
Yes, you should read it.
Oh God. Add it to my TBR. Another update for me. I could still be dying. I might have high blood pressure.
Dying, but in a manageable sense of.
It's always high when I go to the doctor, and she was a little high today. I don't know if it's because I'm sick, but
You're not allowed to die.
The doctor was like, I don't really want to ignore that. I was like, you know what? Thanks. Because the nurse was like, it's fine.
Now you gotta track yourself?
Now I gotta track myself for a month.
A whole month? How the heck do you do that?
He sent me home with a thing.
Oh yeah.
My mom was like, he sent you home with it? I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, they normally charge you like $50.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he just gave it to me. He said, do it 3 times a week. Come see me in like a month.
Interesting.
I was like, okay, fair. Thanks for renewing my prescription. See ya on the 28th.
Well, if I'm not dead, I'll see you then. Right? Yeah.
He's like, salt and diet? I was like, no. He's like, exercise? I was like, I walk. He was like, yeah, that's probably fine. He goes, I don't know what it is. I was like, oh.
Genetics, probably.
Yeah.
Or you're just stressed out because you're at the doctor's and you're like, I gotta get out of here. I have
I'm sick.
Tons of stuff to do.
Yeah, I'm like middle of the work day. I'm like, oh my God, I have to get back to work.
I gotta be back for another half an hour and then I can leave.
Then I'm on vacation for the long weekend.
You're having a long weekend vacation?
Yeah.
4 days.
Another doctor update. Poor Bob. Bob told me I could talk about it because he goes, are you going to talk about me on the pod?
Yeah, this is it. We qualify as talking about Bob on the pod. What happened to poor Bob?
Okay. Let's start it off. Jade leaves for her work thing on the 5th on Wednesday. Jade comes back on the 7th.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Jade's dying. Bob's in a little bit of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Bob doesn't know why. Bob's being a great Bob. Making Jade dinner, getting her water, peanut butter and honey on crackers because she doesn't want to actually eat anything.
Oh, Bob.
Bob's being great all weekend. Monday rolls around. Jade stays home because she's still dying. Bob's like, oh, like I'm really in pain. Mom goes like, what'd you do? He goes, well, I was, because he's a plow driver. Something about the wing of the plow fell and I kind of tried to catch it.
Tried to catch the plow.
I'm like, Bob, you're 62.
It's a 1,000-pound plow.
So Bob went to the ER. Bob sat in the ER. So remember when I told you he's in a room?
Yeah.
Bob doesn't communicate very well. Bob was not in a room.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, no. So Bob,
he was in a room, but he wasn't in the room.
He was in the fucking waiting room.
Yeah.
So, like the triage room.
Yeah. I was, as soon as you said, oh, Bob's been triaged, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So he's going to be there for a while.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I was just being a messenger. So, and Bob also, we asked him, do you want to take food? Do you want to take headphones? He was like, no, it's fine. I told him to go to Coburg. He did not listen.
7 hours of waiting.
Bob waited a long time. Bob then got told, you have a hernia. Okay,
That's
cool.
what was suspected.
We're going to try and push it back in.
Oh, fun. Yes, right
They
through the muscle.
tried 3 times.
That's
Twice when he was knocked out. Once when he was awake, and then they were like, "All right, emergency surgery for you at 1 a.m." So Bob had surgery. Bob is in recovery, being extra Bob.
Coughing must be a pain.
And Bob is coughing right now. Bob coughs a lot. So it's
literally coughing your guts out.
Yeah.
That's gross.
And he's like, ugh. Mom's like, they had to go through 7 layers. He was like, don't tell me that.
Bob's a sandwich.
7
layers sandwich.
I literally, Ash brought him dinner, even though I made him fucking dinner the other night. Everyone shoveled our laneway today and our walkway. Like,
everybody loves Bob.
Our neighbors are bringing him food. They're coming by to see him.
Nobody cares about Jade
or Tanya,
except for Bob.
Trash.
If Bob.
If we were sick, nah, nobody's coming over to shovel.
You don't plow our roads.
He doesn't even plow in this part of the city.
That's the problem. People just assume he does. It's not really a problem. That's pretty sweet.
So
full treatment for Bob.
Bob is going to go insane because he's going to be off for like a month.
Oh my God.
Right? It's been 4 days.
It's 4 days and all he got is lacrosse on the TV.
Yeah.
Bob. So that is the epic Bob.
That's the epic Bob update. Because we haven't talked about him and he was like, why haven't you talked about me?
Well, Bob. We were waiting for you to do something stupid.
Nothing happened. And then you had to have emergency surgery at 1 a.m. on a Monday.
Yeah, Bob.
God.
Something happened. Maybe not something you wanted to happen.
Like, Bob, you're old. You can't be catching equipment. I'm like, oh, you were going to retire? Now you're going to have to stay another season because you're missing out. He literally had surgery and then we got shit on with snow.
And there's more coming.
Yeah. And he can't do anything.
No. And snow is his life.
Snow is life for Bob. Snow is life.
He's living in a good place to do that kind of job. That's for friggin' sure.
So that's my family's just
falling apart.
Something has to happen to Tanya. She started the sickness, I think.
Or a curse. I don't know.
Maybe.
Jeez.
I don't know. But that's that. And then, that was very raspy. And then Donald Trump changed the fucking Gulf of Mexico.
It's not true.
The maps have changed.
You can't just change that.
You can't, but Google listened and so did Apple.
Yeah, they just don't want fines or whatever.
Yeah, everyone on Google though is like, requesting wrong name.
It is the wrong name. It's the Gulf of Mexico. It's been like that for a billion years. I don't know how the actual.
Leave it alone.
Why?
Trudeau's a governor now.
So weird. We don't have a prime minister.
No, Governor Trudeau. They're gonna become the 51st. No, we're fucking not.
Not happening.
Never. And you're not buying fucking Greenland.
I honestly think Canada will burn down the White House before that happens again.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I saw a thing on TikTok. It was like, if this all keeps like going, we're gonna have a like banger Canada Day.
Oh, it's gonna be wild. I can't imagine what Niagara Falls is gonna look like.
Yeah.
People are just gonna be like, yeah, no. Fingers up across the falls. Stay out of our country.
Although it was funny. So there was 2 Super Bowl ads that I saw. One was like, what the hell are you doing, America? We're like your pal. We give you power. Like, okay, you want us to cut it off? Like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was like, an imitation of like the hockey song. Like Tim's did.
Mm-hmm.
Hello out there. We're on. It's football night tonight. And everyone was like, yeah. And I was like, Tim's isn't even fucking Canadian anymore.
Nope.
They're like, it's always going to be Canadian. I'm like, no, it's not Canadian anymore. It was bought by an American company. Okay, so it doesn't fucking count.
Does not count.
Also, why'd you mess up the hockey song? We don't We're not a football country.
No, definitely
We're
not
a
a football
hockey country.
So stupid. It's hockey or lacrosse.
Yeah.
Okay. Or pickleball because.
And basketball. I think we invented basketball.
Yes, we did.
I learned that in French class.
Yeah.
Why in French class? Why did I have to learn that in French?
You're welcome, rest of the world, for
your sports.
Probably second favorite sports thing. I don't know, third favorite.
Yeah, so they ruined the hockey song for me.
Gross.
Yeah.
I've never liked the hockey song, so it's never been ruined for me.
It's hockey night tonight.
Let's not get sued by Hockey Canada or whatever person owns that. Shower thought.
Yes.
Sometimes hearing hoofbeats means zebras. Zebras?
Okay. I say zebras. Yeah.
Zebras, yeah.
Zebras.
Honestly, that's probably the only way to pronounce that properly.
A zebra.
Zebra? No.
That's fair. That's fair. Not in Canada unless you're in a zoo, but fair.
Yeah.
I like that one. Oh, I'm not ready to see my day list. I'm really not.
I forgot about that part.
I don't want to play on my iMac. Go away.
I don't know what I was listening to last Friday. Was I working? No, I didn't start working on Fridays yet. It was my last Friday off.
Oh, no.
For a very long time.
Until next week.
Yeah, well, not my, working Friday, yeah.
This is fair. I wasn't, it might have stuff from the drive home. Oh, that's kind of boring. And it's still all squishy.
Mine is so short that it's not squishy. I think they have a variable font going on or something.
I don't like it.
It's weird.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I definitely was listening to lo-fi.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I was doing, but just soothing, chill, sleep evening.
You know what? That's a nice switch up from normal screaming
music. Yeah, I have two sides, the lo-fi, relaxing, soothing music, and Godzilla. So I listen to lo-fi study beats in the evening, trying some soothing, chill sleep, chill gaming, chill study, anti-anxiety, and unwinding. These are all by people I don't know, and they're probably just lo-fi beats people. But
this is fair.
I like some of their names. Softy, Knob Reflection.
What?
Natsu. We'll take it. Maui Beats.
Okay.
Chilled Cat. And
Chilled Cat.
Cozy Home.
Aww.
Coco Miku. And Twiggy Fuzz. We like it. Let's go into anti-anxiety because that's all my life. Oh, you know what? We got some actual things here.
Okay.
Hosier.
Yeah.
Cherry Wine. That's a good song. Why is there no fully recorded version of that?
What do you mean?
There's only the live version.
Is there?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. That's the only one I can find.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Blue Eyes. David Kushner. Jessia. Noah Khan.
No.
Matt Hansen. Oh, we get to announce that in the next episode too.
All of the concerts.
All of the concerts. And yeah, that was for anti-anxiety, and it keeps going on and on and on.
That sounds like a good playlist.
It was pretty chill.
Are you ready for my long ass title?
Yeah, clearly the condensed version. Gross font.
Okay, you know what? I'll give it to Spotify. There's no Sleepy Weepy. There's no Heartbroken. There's no Situationship.
Do they even know what day it is?
It's Friday. I change on Fridays. I'm only sad on Thursdays.
So only sad Thursdays.
Contemporary dance it's not improvisation. It's improvisation. Friday evening. You listen to romantasy and writing on Fridays in the evening. Try some contemporary dance, lyrical dance. That word. It's not improvisation. I don't think it is. Is there a T in improvisation?
Hold it up.
You won't be able to see it.
I can vaguely see it.
Is that improvisation? Is there a T in that word?
Yep.
I hate English. Fanficore, royalcore, and dramatic.
Fanficore. Were you reading some fan fiction on Friday?
No, I'm just normally reading on Fridays. That's probably what it is. We've got Rule, Ellie Goulding, Florence and the Machine,
So good.
Dove Cameron, more Rule, Tommy Prophet, and Fleury. I want to go into dramatic.
It's Friday. Let's be dramatic.
Let's be dramatic. Melanie Martinez, Mia, Mila. I don't know what it is because it's in all caps. Sia, NF, Rule, Halsey, Lizzie, Taylor Swift.
Can't go wrong.
Very nice. This is very, very book heavy.
Sounds very ladylike too. It's lady musics.
Yeah. So it's fun.
I'd love to see Florence and the Machine live.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Putting it into the universe. Go back on tour, please.
Wednesday tickets.
Yeah, I gotta try for 2 others first.
You just need like 6 laptops.
Yeah.
And like octopus arms.
Yeah. So today we are listening and we are not judging. And I thought this would be a lot easier to think of things that we do to be like, we listen and we don't judge and say stuff about us. I did find 6 things about myself that I think will make you giggle.
Okay, I got nothing. You know pretty much everything about me.
Well, you know all this stuff. And then...
But I'll still giggle.
It turned into find a couple petty revenge stories because those were fun. So I think I have like 3, 4, maybe. I don't have a lot, but that's okay. Why are you making a face?
Oh, just some random news thing popped up about Chernobyl nuclear plant radiation.
Yeah.
Shield got struck by a Russian drone.
Yeah.
What? Also, my phone is listening. The cheapest jelly cats you can get on Amazon right now. So creepy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the Russians struck. So not okay. So pause to talk about war for a minute. I remember when they invaded fucking Ukraine. However long ago this was now, because it's been a blur. 3 years, 2 years.
Oh, the world is on fire.
4, 5, I don't know. And they were like digging trenches in Chernobyl, and I'm just sitting here like, you're gonna get radiation poisoning.
Yeah, or cancer.
You're digging in the red forest. You are the dumbest people.
It's so, what is it, toxic?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, that happens at the beginning of this. And then to turn the news on today and then be like, yeah, drones struck the
Chernobyl bubble.
The bubble. It didn't penetrate it, but it put a hole in it.
What are you trying to accomplish here? Other than waste money.
Did you mean to hit it? Or was this an accident? Like, just stop what you're doing anyway, but like
go home.
Go around Chernobyl if you're gonna do this shit. Like we don't need to fuck with it anymore.
No, it's already fucked. Like
please. The sarcophagus doesn't need to be hit.
No. It's a sarcophagus. It's called a sarcophagus.
Yeah.
That word we don't use very often for a reason. You don't mess with them.
It's been replaced already once, or it needs to be replaced hella soon. I think they replaced it like 3-4 years ago. Anywho, yes. So, we're gonna talk about things and not judge people today, and it'll probably be funny. I hope. Okay, I'll give you my list first, and then we'll just read a couple stories.
Okay.
Sorry, I promise. I'm like not gonna get you sick. I'm just can't breathe.
If I wake up on Monday morning and I'm dying, I'll be
blame Bob. Blame Bob. Okay. Well, Sydney and Hannah never got sick, and they spent like 6 hours in a car with me.
Okay. Well, I've probably already had this. I probably had it months ago when I was going through that coughing thing.
This is fair. Okay. So number 1. I'm not going to say we listen and we don't judge before everything because I'll probably lose my voice.
Yeah, that's also really annoying sometimes.
Yeah, I'll be watching TikToks and I'm like, okay, just say it at the beginning of your video, please. Okay, so I not only soup my ice cream, but I'll soup my ice cream and cake together if I have both. I also realized I kind of just like soup my food sometimes.
Okay. I have to say it. We listen and we don't judge. I gotta
Don't
remind myself.
Don't yuck my yum.
No. Okay. Me like internally screaming and twitching. Like
that's the first one, because when I was thinking of what to do, I was eating my birthday cake with ice cream, and I just went.
You know what? I can agree with the souping in the ice, or sorry, the cake in the soup ice cream. That's fine, but
like if I have leftovers, like take like Thanksgiving. I'm a picky eater, so I eat mashed potatoes. Sometimes scalloped potatoes are made. Corn, turkey. That's usually my plate. So I'll have leftovers and gravy, and I'll just put it in a bowl, and then it just gets souped. It looks like I'm eating vomit.
It's cat food.
Okay, you ready for the second one?
No.
You already know this. I'm getting better. But I have had, because I don't know where I put the bookmark that Natalie made me. I think it's just on my desk, and every time I get a book, I don't grab it. Mm-hmm. I fold my corners of my books, and I haven't folded any recently. I'm just very tempted to.
You know what? Maybe you were just born for origami.
Actually, you know what? I like origami.
See, we don't judge.
3, and you are well aware of this. I ignore Facebook and Instagram messages for like days on end.
I'm right there beside you.
My Facebook reminded me today, Aaron sent you 9+ messages.
It's fine. You were more than welcome to just continue ignoring that train. It's just like reels. Like it's just stuff that I come across.
I think I ignore the Facebook and Instagram because I can't just scroll through them.
I know, it's such a pain in the ass. You can't. And one time I did click something that somebody had sent me, and then I scrolled up, and I was like, it was a sleep token video, and I was like, oh, I messaged, because it lets you send that back to them and be like, oh my gosh, hey, you sent me this? And then I thought, no, you did not send me this, and you have no clue who Sleep Token is. And that was just a moment of like, oh crap. But I did introduce them to Sleep Token.
Yay.
And which took a lot, because that's like,
it's a lot to get into.
Yeah.
But yeah, so so many times I have like opened your Facebook just to view like one, and then it goes to the top, and I'm like, no, it has to like mark it as unread because I'm gonna forget this. I need to know that there's a notification.
I wish there was like bookmarks for TikTok. Yeah. Because I did the same thing. I opened the TikTok and it said I had 85. So I was like, great, okay. And then I couldn't get to actually scrolling it, and now I have no clue where I was supposed to start.
Oh no.
Luckily, I usually do like a round of like answering you.
You and Sydney do. It's my favorite thing. Like I will send more so it's just, this is how Sydney in my conversation work. Usually yours and mine is like, I send you literally like a month's worth of TikToks and I just don't hear from you, and then you'll answer, and then I'll get a couple of yours, and I'm like, I get to go through all the ones I sent you, so I get like to watch everything again, and it's funny to like see your reactions. Sydney's is I'll send her a bunch, and I'll like continuously be sending her, and then she'll send me like a couple, and she won't have looked at any of mine, and she'll just like sprinkle a few of hers in there. And then all of a sudden it'll be like, Sydney reacted to this, Sydney did this. And she's like, I'm going through your TikToks. I'm like, I can see it.
You don't have to let me know.
I'm like, I love
this. Yes.
It's my favorite thing.
The best way our generation can communicate is just memes and TikTok videos.
Yes.
It's fine.
You know what? I see a little thing. I think of people and I go, this is so nice in your inbox. Boop. Yeah. Done. And I continue to say forthwing memes and everything, and I'm up to almost 400 videos.
I love this. I really need to catch up on this stuff.
Oh, they're so fucking funny.
I don't know if Akatar is going to hold my interest. Like, I get into it, and then once I'm out of the book, I've kind of stepped out of it.
This is fair.
It's really hard for me. It's like, for me, reading like a series of books like that is like watching like an 8-hour movie. It's just, I gotta have breaks in between. That's probably why I read like 5 different things at once.
Yeah, this is fair. bleeds into my number 4. I kind of hate movies.
Yeah. Now.
Always.
I used to love movies when I was younger because everything felt so genuine and real, and now everything just feels like it's like rinse repeat of every fucking thing that's ever been done already, which understandable. We're gonna run out of stuff.
I don't think I've ever been satisfied with a movie ending.
Yeah, it's hard.
So it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what do you mean you don't like me? And I'm like, no.
I have very few precious like movies that I actually loved. I don't think I'd do it now. Yeah. Though Inception, literally one of my top tier favorite.
I did finally watch that a couple years ago, and I feel like I might need to watch it again.
It's definitely like, yeah, keeps your mind going. The ending is definitely one of those open-ended things that you just don't.
It drives me nuts.
There's no satisfaction in it, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Tattoo that on my forehead.
No.
Might as well. I say it enough.
Number 5.
Yes.
I am the person, and I'm getting better at this, who will sniffle and not blow their nose.
Yeah.
I get yelled at by my mother.
Just sit there and go.
Yeah, I'll just. She's like, for fuck's sakes, blow your nose.
Matthew's like that.
I was really good this time around. I went through a box and a half of Kleenex.
Wow. Your nose must hurt so bad.
It didn't.
No.
It didn't hurt at all. It was weird. It was so weird.
You were very lucky because usually
I blow my nose like 3 times and I'm like,
ow,
raw.
And dry.
Yeah, no.
And then your lips go and it's like,
Yeah, it was insane.
No, I can't be one of those sniffly people. I gotta get it out. I will neti pot my freaking sinuses.
Oh, I can't shove anything up my nose. I can't do it.
We listen, we don't judge.
I know. I can't do it. Kudos to you. Oh, I can't do it.
Also, I can blow my nose and it'll come out of my right eye and it's really annoying.
What the fuck?
Well, all your sinuses are connected. So that's what happens. If I blow too hard, it comes out of my eye and it's like, ugh.
Ow.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it's not like boogery or anything, but it's just like liquid constantly.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Last one. You know this. I keep all my boxes for electronics and stuff.
I don't judge you for that. I've been there.
Some people judge. But it's not just electronics.
For everything. This is a nice box. I'll keep that.
You know what? It came in handy today when I kept my box that my earrings came in, which I know why I kept it. There's other fucking earrings in there underneath everything. Because I had to go get them polished.
It's so weird to me. Seems like a lot of effort.
My earrings? Yep. I mean, my other 4 didn't have to be polished. These ones were just weird. I want to shove more in my ears.
Do it.
Thinking about it. It's like $100. It's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Tattoo.
Yeah, and then I found cute earrings, like lightning bolt earrings. They're like $135, but they're gold. So they're cute.
You can do that, right? You need the pure stuff. Otherwise, you probably break out or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Every single earring I've ever had has been massively infected.
Ew, gross. Yeah. That's not fun.
Which is why I'm like, I would like to shove a hole in my nose.
That might be dangerous.
I don't know how my face is going to react to it.
What would you get?
What do you mean?
Like, where in your nose?
Just like a
hoop?
Well, see, you can't pierce it with a hoop. You got to pierce it with a stud.
Yeah.
And then you have to let it
work
heal
into the hoop thing?
Yeah. I would love a little hoop. I've always wanted a little
There's
hoop.
like so many nose piercing things, like positions.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Like
there's like the one hoop one side, the double hoop that side, the septum, the hoops that connect over top of your nose.
Seems like a lot of holes.
There's a lot of holes.
I don't need any more holes in my body than I already got. Okay?
This is fair.
This ain't America. Sorry, that just made me think of mass shootings, and I don't know.
I was going to say, was that a gun joke?
I fucking spiraled into that. Sorry.
So those were mine.
Mine would be, let's see. We listen, we don't judge. I don't know.
You read Sleep Token fan fiction.
I do. Why not?
There you go. That's one.
We listen, we don't judge.
No.
What else do I do? That now I'm slightly judging myself. Okay. You listen, I judge.
Okay.
I always do a spring cleaning of my car, but any other time of the year, I pretty much forget to do that shit. Probably like most people.
I was gonna say that sounds pretty normal. That's okay.
I don't know. There's no judging. I don't talk to myself a lot while I'm alone.
This is fair. Sometimes you need a voice.
Oh, I have many voices.
It's the voices.
I have whole conversations with people after the fact. After they've annoyed me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always say like the best shit in your head right before you're gonna go to sleep. You're like, oh,
Yep.
this is how this would have went.
Yeah, that could have been a cooler conversation, or I could have been much more witty.
Yeah, no, never happened.
It's never satisfying.
No.
I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah, I absolutely hate white walls. Always.
You just
And white kitchens. If I have to be against the norms of people.
a white kitchen.
I hate white kitchens. I hate white cabinets and white under cabinets and white countertop, and I just hate it. I also hate red brick houses.
My house is red brick.
Because I think red brick is so ugly.
Aaron hates my house.
So do I hate my house. It's red brick.
Oh yeah.
I hate stairs.
Fair.
I will. Okay. Matthew's never going to listen to this podcast, so this works out fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I pretend to be terrible at the dishes. So he'll do them.
No, you sound like Bob. He fucking cannot put the dishwasher away for the life of him, and he's lived here longer than I've been alive.
Okay, no, but I'll do the dishwasher stuff. It's the hand washing.
I know, it's just like Bob pretends he doesn't know where shit goes. It's not working.
I will put dishes away for whoever needs me to. I fucking hate doing dishes. I will do laundry.
Yeah.
I'll clean the bathroom. I'll clean a toilet.
Yeah.
Before I want to actually do dishes, which makes no sense.
No, I feel you. They're so annoying. And honestly, to all the peeps out there that have their own place, whether it's an apartment or a house that don't have a dishwasher, literally, I would rather shoot myself.
Yeah, I feel like I'm right there beside you. Also, I will refuse to shower in a shower that has a drain in the center of it.
Oh.
I hate that. I don't know why I have like this abnormal fear of like something crawling out of the middle. Like
where are you encountering these showers?
Oh, Matthew has one at his house.
Oh.
It's basically like probably 3 foot by 3 foot
cube,
and it's got like the little drain in the center, and I just hate that. I hate it under my feet.
Oh, yeah,
gross.
That's fair. At least in like a tub situation shower, or like just one with more room, and it's like in the corner, like
that's fine.
All of the stuff and the hair is away from your feet.
It's not on your feet.
I don't want to touch my toes.
I don't want anything near my toes in the shower. That's gross.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't like sports. That's
okay. I am not judging you for that.
There will be so many people who judge me for that, and I have no fucking interest in it. I don't have any interest in hearing about your kids' hockey games or their baseball games or their soccer games or how good their season's going or what. I don't care. Congratulations. If they continue down the sports line, they either make a lot of money or they burn out by their age of 30 because they're considered seniors at that point.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care about your football games, your hockey games.
Your pickleball.
I would probably play pickleball.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. I only care for a sport if I'm playing it.
This is fair. I feel like that's reasonable.
Yep. So that's my petty information about me. We listen, we don't judge.
No, not judging.
I love fan fiction. I like that, like, people who are really into whatever fiction it is can, as long as it's written well, mind you.
Yeah.
If it's written terribly,
yeah.
Like, stop. Please don't mess with these things. I just like that people who get really creative and really inspired by, like, a world can build on it more than what you get.
They called YN, like, your name, and, like, no.
It's
like actual
that's barfy.
Yeah.
No, you don't insert yourself into that draw. I draw a line at that. I mean, I'm not gonna
not yucking yum.
Not yucking yum. If you enjoy that stuff, that's cool. We're not judging.
I
but it's not for me. I can't read it.
No.
I don't want to be in it.
No.
I want to be far from it. I want to be escaping into another realm away from this hellscape.
This is fair.
So that's me.
I have 3 from the Petty Revenge.
Sweet. I have probably 3 as well.
Okay.
I think mine are relatively short too, so.
I haven't looked at any of them. I just saw titles. The first one is from 6 days ago.
Ooh.
From Mackenzie 22122. Roommate would get with married men specifically.
Oh, I scrolled past this one. I didn't even read that. I was like, this is going to be dark.
Okay. So, I, female 20, and roommate, female 29, I've got a couple of stories on this lunatic and took her to court over theft. She owes me $1,000 now. But anyways, I lived in a 5-bed house with 4 others and me, and this gal shared the basement. There's no commas. She would bring married men over, and walls are thin. Y'all, I could hear them doing that. And she would talk shit about the wife with the husband, more about appearance than anything. There was about 3 married men that she had over. Oh my God, it's so hard to read these sometimes. We were also angry with each other for reasons, but she kept complaining about people not grabbing their laundry out of their dryer right away, but she was allowed to leave it on top for a week. Where is this going? I got fed up with that and her pouring dish soap all over my food and such, so I grabbed her lingerie and put it in a dirty litter. What is going on? A dirty litter box, covered that stuff in feces and let it marinate. I put rubbing alcohol in her baby wipes that she uses. I took the lingerie out and shook it a bit so it didn't look dirty. I hope those men got a whiff and ran. During this time, she came home with her windshield just fucked up. Looks like someone threw a rock at her. It was a huge mess. My best guess was that it was a wife because she wouldn't say what happened. That was the end of that, and then there's an edit.
There's an edit?
There's an edit.
I feel like there should have been an edit the whole fucking time someone was writing this.
This is not where I thought this was going.
Get your English on, would you?
Edit. This was the last straw I had with her when I first moved in. She was struggling with money and I helped her out and she got a job. Then she got fired from the job because she threw ketchup at a customer and called them a racial slur. Dear God. She had killed my fish, purposely let my cat outside. Bracket, we had 4 cats in the house and one was hers. She would let him out when she would come home from work before I came home. She would lock my cat in her room on purpose so I'd have to get someone to get my cat out. She falsely accused a roommate of sexual harassment, and I think he took her to court as well. She would be home at 3 a.m., waking everyone up in the house. She would pile dishes and trash in front of people's doors, even though she was the one that dirtied all the dishes. She stopped flushing the toilet on purpose. In the bathroom we shared, left trash and dishes out to mold. Also, if y'all don't like the petty revenge, then maybe don't read this group's post.
What was the revenge?
She shoved her lingerie in cat litter.
That doesn't feel equal footing for...
I'm so lost. This is not where I thought this was going.
I think that person could have like built up the story a little bit and described all the crap. You know, there's just some people who can't write A to B.
Okay.
It's fine. That's kind of gross, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, cat litter smell. Ugh.
I'm trying. I don't know if I can judge because I don't think I really comprehend what happened.
I don't know if I can. I mean, I have done what their roommate has done in the way of like putting dirty dishes in someone's room because they didn't fucking clean them, but I would never put my dirty dishes in someone's room. That sounds a little backwards. I feel like this person just needs to not live
with the other person.
4 other people. Yeah. as far as the revenge goes, I don't know if it equates to all the shit that went down.
All because she was sleeping with me. I'm okay. Sure.
And that feels like the wife should be.
Yeah.
Or the wives should be.
The wives should be doing the petty revenge.
Getting together and starting a TV show about petty revenge for this one chick who's like doing everybody.
Also petty revenge on their husbands.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a good movie. Okay. It probably exists already.
Yeah. Tell me yours.
This is called Date Ended in an Unexpected Way.
Oh no.
From 8 days ago. And the user's name is affectionate_base827, which is probably just some made up Reddit name. Because Reddit does that.
Yeah.
I found that interesting. I didn't realize Reddit did that when you first subscribed. I thought you'd have to make your own name.
No, but
some people must make their own names though.
They have to.
Because there's some that are not appropriate. Anyways, here we go. Years ago, I went on a date with a girl I met on Match.com. Thank you for the winter storm warning. But don't remind me. We had been messaging back and forth for a good few days, and we were getting on real great. We had a phone call or two thrown in there as well. She seemed laid back, fun, and pretty easy to talk to. After about 5 days of messaging back and forth, we arranged to meet up in the city for our first face-to-face date. As we had been getting on so well, we decided to go for a meal at a nice restaurant rather than a coffee date that this person had been trying with other people.
Okay.
Previously. So this was previous to COVID. Mm-hmm. So they booked the table. There was no credit card taken. I guess that was a thing for some people. They had to give their credit card
just to book a table?
To book a table because it was so busy.
Interesting.
And they met up at the restaurant.
Okay.
I got a feeling early on that I maybe didn't meet her expectations look-wise.
Ouch.
She seemed a little somber at the start of the date, but we soldiered on and she seemed to relax and we started to have some fun. Or so I thought. Eep. She was pouring the wine into herself all through the meal. I thought she was nervous, but she got herself a bit drunk. And after the main course, she excused herself to the toilet. Less than a minute later, I got a text from her in the bathroom. Oh. This date is rubbish. He's brutally ugly and I'm not having fun.
Oh.
Can you call me in about 5 minutes and I'll pretend there's an emergency? Oof. She had clearly not meant to send this to me, but in her drunken state had just started typing on the last message she had sent. She had messaged me earlier to say that she was on her way before the date started. I beckoned the waiter over as I pulled my coat on and told the waiter, "My wife has gone to the bathroom and I've just had a call from work. There's an emergency I have to deal with. She has the credit card and she will square up the bill." I walked out and didn't look back, blocked her, and lived happy.
Not judging at all.
No, that I'm like, go you. The only thing I could say that could top this would be to call her back 5 minutes later and say there was an emergency.
You literally call her and go, "There's an emergency."
You should leave now.
Oh.
I hope the bill was so massive. He should have ordered like a dessert to go or something. Yeah.
I'll have a bottle of wine to take home.
Yeah, can I get a bottle of wine? Yeah, that would have been epically petty.
Oh, okay. I hope this one's better. This is from DM Deering?
Mm-hmm.
DMD earring? I don't know. I left my shopping cart in the parking lot for the first time ever, and it felt great.
I love this.
I got to the store today with my son and saw an open space. Sweet. Pull through. I go to pull in and see that some dumbass took up 4 parking spaces and wasn't visible from the laneway. I had to back out of the space since I couldn't fit in, ended up parking next to him. I shook my head and grumbled about it and went to do my shopping. When I got back to my car, I noticed that 2 other people had piled their carts around this idiot's car. One in front, one in the back. I literally never once in my life left my cart in a parking lot since I'm not an animal, but it took me me a few seconds. It took a few seconds for me to know what I had to do. I put my cart right next to the driver's side door of this guy's car, and it felt great. Hopefully more people kept up the pay it forward cart pile after me. Screw you, people who take up 4 parking spaces.
Oh, that's so good.
I like that.
I don't judge that. I think that's great.
But like if you leave your cart for any other reason, I hate you.
Here we go. Are you ready to get into more cart?
Yes.
Don't want to put the shopping cart where it belongs? Fine. This is by user abject ad 2459 from 15 days ago. I was picking up my newly rescued cat from his surgery. Oh, what a saint. Surgery center is next door to a huge grocery shopping center. So of course people and the carts. Sure.
Love Reddit.
Well, I'm pulling into a parking spot and this mom sends her kid to put her shopping cart directly in the parking spot I was literally turning into. The kicker is the cart return was directly behind her car. Lazy.
The worst. The absolute worst.
Well, the kid had to run back to the car and buckle up, so I jumped out of my car to grab the cart. She's smiling at me, thinking I'm doing a favor for her. Nope. I take the cart and place it directly behind her car so she can't back out of the space. I get back in my car and park. As I'm walking to pick up my little guy from the pet surgeon, I hear her get out of her car and yell, "Bitch!" Bitch! I don't turn around, but I do yell, "Teach your kid to return things where they belong and you wouldn't have an issue." I don't get why people are so lazy.
I don't. Yeah.
It's insane.
It drives me bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Especially if there is like a cart corral in the middle of the parking lot and there's like a small cart and a big cart and they just jumble them together. I'm like, there's a reason they don't fit.
Costco. They're all the same size and they still manage to jumble them together.
I'm like, oh, I'm going to lose my shit.
I always think when I go to Costco, I see them always bringing the carts inside. And I think you guys are heroes.
If I'm going to put a cart away and it's fucked up and it's not a lot for me to fix the fucked up ones, I fix them.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, that's organization and OCD right there.
I have to. I'm like, I hate you. I hate you.
I hate you.
My last one, by user King F the Eyesores.
Okay.
The completely legal way to quote unquote mess with someone's food.
Legal way.
The legal way.
Maybe I'm judging.
I work in a cafeteria in a factory, so almost all of my customers are regulars, and I get to know what they like and don't like. There's one woman on nights who absolutely hates peas. Won't even try to eat around them. She loves any kind of OS chicken soup. OS of any kind of chicken soup, and is always a little upset if there are peas in it. Who's putting fucking peas in their chicken soup?
Oh, don't put peas in anything. I am this lady.
Yeah, me too. Last week we had chicken soup with no peas, but she still got mad because we had the noodles for it on the side so they wouldn't turn to mush in the soup. It's how we do noodle soups. You add the noodles to your bowl and then you add the soup. Okay.
Makes sense.
Today we had chicken and mild rice soup, which I know she's crazy for. I had to add to it. Take sure we'll have enough for midnight.
To make sure we'll have enough.
Okay. I don't have time to chop up carrots like the guy on Days. Guess I'll just have to use the frozen peas and carrots. Oh well, you can't really cater to one person while serving 100. No soup for you. This is not where I thought I was going.
No soup for you.
No soup for you. In italics.
That's it.
That's it. It's so anticlimactic.
Because I guess it's the legal way to fuck with food is just give them more food. She doesn't. Why?
The first comment. This lady's gonna be peased off. Jesus.
I only judge people for thinking this is somewhat petty. It's not.
You can't appease everyone. So you got to pease yourself. Peas off. You can't pease that lady specifically. There'll be no peas. If only she would give peas a chance.
Oh, I love the Reddit community who's just like, this isn't funny enough. Let's add to this. With pee jokes.
She'll be very unhappy. OP really needs to calm down and try and keep the peace. This too shall peace. There's no appeasing her. This was your piece of resistance. If she tasted the penis, she might like it.
Jeez. Oh no.
Keep in mind, everything is spelled like PEA.
Yeah.
She really peased me off now.
Oh,
Bitch peas.
Bitch peas. Oh, ancient canopies. Oh God.
Do you have one more?
Yeah. This one's called Every Religion I Could Find.
Okay.
By Revengeful _Cargo from 4 days ago.
Okay.
Years ago, I was working as a cook in an upscale restaurant in Calgary. At the time, my family was still living back east before they moved west. I had a week off, so I flew home to see the wife and kids. When I came back, someone had filled my toolbox full of all my knives, yada, 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 cooking stuff, with gelatin.
Shut the fuck up.
So not only were they suspended in gelatin, but the gelatin was rotting because it was sitting there for over a week.
Ew.
Yuck. Ugh. Gross. I don't think it's like your friendly Jell-O gelatin. I think it's like
legit gelatin.
Yeah.
Ew.
Like animal gelatin that you put into gravy and shit like that.
Yeah.
I found out pretty quickly who it was. Typical class clown. I didn't say anything to him, but over the period of a month, I found out everything I possibly could about this guy. The full name, address, phone, postal code, social insurance number, email.
Bro.
Everything.
How do you get someone's social insurance number?
Well, they work for that business, so it's probably on file because they get
got
paid.
close with the HR.
So after saying nothing for a month, I was ready.
Oh no.
I went online and signed him up for every religion I could possibly find. And not just what we think of as legitimate Western religions. I mean all of them. Church of Satan, Hare Krishnas, Catholic, Protestant, Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses,
Not the
everything.
Jehovah's.
About a week later, he starts complaining about all the religious mail he's starting to get, and he couldn't figure out why. His roommate was my supervisor. He figured out it was me, but also said he wouldn't tell the guy because he was having too much fun watching his reactions. Then the visits started. Jehovah's Witnesses wouldn't leave him alone. The Mormons kept banging on the door, and some cults started to come visiting. They even had the Hare Krishnas dancing on their front lawn.
The fuck's a Hare Christian?
A Krishna.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a specific religion. He thought it might be me, but nobody ever confirmed it. He tried to get me to respond, but I was always able to keep a straight face. The restaurant got sold and closed shortly after that. I have no idea if he ever found out it was actually me.
Oh my God. I applaud you, sir. Or ma'am. I applaud you, human.
Yeah.
Oh.
He suspended him in religion. Epic. That's great. And you really can't complain about that because you're just expanding someone's view on world religions.
Maybe he'll find someone that really connects with him.
Yeah, the Mormons are coming. Gosh. Could you imagine? I don't think I would ever pissed off anyone that much.
No, I hope I never piss off anyone that much.
Please don't steal all my information and sell it to the religions. They already know where I'm at, and I don't need any more of that.
I had a guy in high school be an absolute idiot and take my email and sign me up for a bunch of spam.
Oh, I have done that to someone.
Yeah, so I feel like I kind of understand, but I not to the extent of religion, because at least it was just in my junk folder.
Yeah, I definitely did that to someone I very much disliked. Took their email and signed them up for, it wasn't technically spam. Yeah, you can judge me for that one.
I'm not going to. What'd you give back? I always ask and I'm just looking at it.
You're just staring at it and I have to load it and my fingerprint won't fucking work. Antivist by Bring Me the Horizon.
I feel like I haven't heard that one. Do you think I have?
Have you ever seen Four sing it with Ollie on stage?
It's that one.
It's
okay.
that one.
For a minute, I was like, who the fuck is Four?
No! Come on! We spent like a whole year trying to get tickets for that shit.
You gotta call him Ivy.
I know. I'm sorry, Ivy.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, it's that one. Okay, I don't think I've actually heard like a lot of the song. I've just heard
It's great.
Four screaming.
So good though. It's a good song, especially if you're driving and you're angry. What do you got? What do you got?
I have Ultraviolet Obsession by Friday Pilots Club.
So good.
It's so good. It's so good. And I think it's my turn to end it because you are ending the next one.
Yeah, we've swapped.
We've swapped. Okay. That's all she wrote, guys. Aaron's probably going to hit me for that. Another day, another episode down. And in less than 5 minutes, we'll be hopping into episode 48. Imagine that. We're planning ahead for when Aaron leaves.
Oh, this is so scripted.
So sad. It's so scripted.
Also, I support the matriarchy.
Huh?
You said that's all she wrote, guys.
I don't know what it's from. I just know it. What's
I know.
it from?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it's the Nancy Drew books.
I don't
That's
know.
all she wrote.
I have old Nancy Drew books somewhere. They smell because they're old. Remember, guys, if you're going to play TikTok trend, be careful. We don't need any listeners ending relationships over this stuff. But if you do, send us an email.
Yeah, I want to know. I did read some that were like, ooh.
We listen and we don't judge.
No, we judge.
We judge. You know the drill. The link is in our bio. Or you could send us a DM. Your choice. Don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, and follow the podcast on all the platforms so you never miss an episode. We appreciate you endlessly. Remember, stay unapologetically you. And we will be back in your ears very, very, very soon.
Yeah, with episode 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Don't yuck someone's yum. Phenomena.